Here we are, 5 days out from the presidential election. I know you're all, I'm sure most of you are familiar with it. You've made your mind up about each person. Well, let's just talk about what's happened the last few days and what might happen the next few days. As we know, Donald Trump has been coming out saying the elections are rigged, which has created a massive backlash from leftist media saying that he's undermining the democratic process. Hillary Clinton's coming out saying the Russians are trying to hack the election. Donald Trump said he may not accept the election result, depending on the evidence of what he sees, if there's evidence of fraud. And all this time, you've got the president saying, what is election fraud? That doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. When there's actually a long history of election fraud and voter fraud in this country. A long history. But let's just talk about what's come out last few days. So you've got all the WikiLeaks emails that have come out showing how they collude with the media and how they also bus people in and ship them around and what organisations they use, where they get them from, how they get around the visa loopholes and everything. And we've also got Project Veritas videos that come out with the actual Democratic operatives speaking about it on camera, admitting it to your face about how they do it, how they rigged the election. Then you've got Bev Harris, the country's top leading expert on election fraud, has come out and actually found the black box key that they use to do it. It's the program that's written into it which counts the votes by fractionalization, fractionalizes all the votes and gives them a percentage, and that's how they flip it. All this has come out being proven. All of it has come out. And then you've got Anthony Weiner, Hillary's aide's husband. So Hillary's aide's married to a paedophile, Hillary's married to a rapist. Right. So the scandals, and people are running from Hillary left, right and centre. There's been a coup, apparently. A soft coup that they initiated by taking over the FBI, taking over the Department of Justice, getting their minions in to make sure that they could brush all this under the carpet. Well, it's not happened. There's been a counter coup from people in the intelligence community that have come out and said they will not let this happen. They will not let Hillary steal this election. That's the only way she can win, is if she steals it. All the real scientific polls that have got real methodology, that are sampling equal demographics, show Trump 10, 12, 15, some of them 18 points in front. She's got no chance of winning this election, no chance at all. You don't see Hillary stickers, yard signs, anywhere. Donald Trump has got this election sewn up by a landslide. So will he win? Well, we don't know. Will they steal it? We don't know. They're capable of anything. They've tried every smear campaign against Donald Trump. It's bounced off. They tried to tie him in with the Russians. Well, the FBI have just finished their closed an investigation into Donald Trump with any connections to Russia, and there was zero connections to Russia. Whereas Anthony Weiner and Hillary Clinton have connections with Russia because they sold them a load of uranium supplies and all the kinds of backdoor deals that they've got. So everything they're guilty of, they're accusing Trump of. But there's no evidence that Trump's done it, whereas there's mountains of evidence against them, and it's coming out. Good people inside the government are bringing it out. Now, if they steal the election, Trump won't stand for it, because he'll see, we've got the evidence, we've got people out there finding out what's going on. So there will be evidence, not just hearsay, there will be good evidence to bring a case against them. And in that case, he's right not to accept the result. But all this may happen if they manage to get her in, if they manage to steal it and they don't let Donald Trump win, they don't let the real result stand, and they fix it and get Hillary in. What then? Because the country's doomed. She wants to go. She's openly said that she wants to go to war with Russia. She's going to bankrupt the country. She doesn't care. We all know what she's going to do. But will they try something else? Will they try Will they let her? Will they? Because they've already put the perception out there in the media that she's winning with all the fake polls and everything. So everybody thinks that Trump's gone and Hillary's going to win it. That's not how the real public opinion is. That's just media spin, so that when they do rig the election, they've got some kind of backstory to say, no, look, see, it's all the poll evidence, it's all great. Well, it's not, it's utter bullshit. And will they try something? Will they try and do something to Hillary before she gets sworn in? That way it would be a debilitated presidency and Tim Kaine wouldn't have anything to do with it. Obama would get his third term, which is what the establishment have been wanting all along. Or are they going to let Hillary get in, brush all the stuff under the carpet, try and palm it all off so that she can push their agendas through real quick, confiscate everybody's guns, take us to war? Or are they going to let Donald Trump get in, let the real results stand, let the American people have their vote, and then sabotage it just like they did Brexit? And just because they still control the finances, they've still got their minions in all the top places to make all the decisions. So they just then sabotage it. Oh, look, it was because you voted for this. It's because of that. It was because of that. Well, it's not. They're in control of the whole system. So either way, it's going to be gripping. But Hillary Clinton is the biggest criminal this world has ever seen. She's shrouded in death and destruction wherever she goes. Donald Trump is just an outsider. They've tried to find everything, tried to dig everything up. They haven't found anything. There's some fake allegations, some 13-year-old girl, whatever. Nothing ever comes true. And it always just comes out now. Not in his 40-year life as a billionaire in the public eye. Why's that? That just seems coincidental, does it? So whichever way you look at it, we're in for a shit show. No matter what. I just hope that people out there are not going to bite the media narrative and start going out and reacting in violent ways and stupid ways. We've got to think about this. You've got to look at the evidence. We've got to get involved, get politically active. Otherwise, you're just going to be swept up, caught up in some crazy civil unrest in your town or something and not know what to do. You've got to get politically active and get your voice out there now. This is going to be crazy. I advise you all to go out and do some poll watching and get the real result, to try and find out if they are rigging the election. But strap in, people, because the establishment don't want Donald Trump. The world's establishment is against him. Everybody. The communist Chinese, the British government, all of the same crony capitalist elite scumbags that have destroyed the planet to where we're at now, all hate Donald Trump. So if he gets in, if he does win, what are they going to do then? Because he's standing up there in his speeches talking about Americanism, not globalism. He wants to bring down the New World Order. He wants to go to Washington and drain the swamp of all the corrupt elites and all the hacks. This is dangerous talk. This gets people killed. This is our Brexit. This is America's Brexit. Saying no to this faceless globalist crap that is going to bring us all into a global tyranny. But either way, what a time to be alive. Humanity is facing a struggle that we haven't faced in a long time. Most people can't see it because they're too busy asleep. Whereas in times gone past, everyone kind of was aware of this. I urge you to think about what may happen. Be prepared for anything that does happen. And most of all, good luck in the future out there, because we don't know what is going to happen. But it's a crazy time to be alive. I personally hope Donald Trump gets it, because I can't be ruled by that evil lying bitch. We'll give Trump a shot. If he doesn't come up with the goods, we'll hold his feet to the fire then. But Donald Trump is not a demonic, evil bitch with a body count in the hundreds of thousands behind him. He's just a regular guy that wants to give America a shot. Well, let's hope he does. Peace out.